Don't do drugs, kids. Do life. Welcome back to Recorded Conversations, episode 2 of season 2, and with our guest David.
Hello.
He's a close mate of mine from my course, mechanical engineering. You want to introduce yourself a bit?
Sure. Yeah. So, hey, I'm David. I am from the Czech Republic, from the capital, Prague. I grew up there my whole childhood, and then only for uni, I moved to the UK, to London. Now I'm at UCL doing mechanical engineering here with Oleg. So that's how we met. Short intro, I guess.
Good.
That's good.
It's not a job interview, so
Yeah. You list your workplaces. Actually, we'll get to that. But honestly, the
skills and interests.
The amount of people who stumble at that part of just the intro, it's been funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not easy to introduce yourself. It's
Because you don't know
like
what to say.
Yeah.
Like you don't know what they expect.
Well, like, I think Tolu, because we had to re-record, so no one ever saw it. But in the first part, he literally said, "Oh, so I came out of the womb on this day."
Yeah.
Like, whoa, what's going on?
That was, yeah.
But yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been?
Same here. I've been pretty good, I think. Busy, but enjoying it. It's been good to have uni back in person for me, especially. It's been a game changer. I think like term 1, I was a bit struggling, falling behind because of everything being online. So now coming back to persons properly, like I do enjoy the lectures and everything. So that's a big step up. And then like other things is also going pretty good. Especially with like playing football and like doing extracurricular activities like with the UAS or
You
Rocket.
still in US?
Still in UAS.
Oh, you've joined Rocket as well?
No. That's the
Czech
one.
Republic. Yeah.
But UAS, it grew big, so it's taking me a lot of time, but I like it.
Fair enough.
It's
What's the project? Well, we'll get into that, but I'm sure what's the project this year? Because I know you did helicopter
So
last
yeah,
year.
we're still trying to do that. There's been a couple fuck ups along the way, as you do. So we've been building this heli for the past year. It's like a Model 1, but it's like 1.5 meters long, so it's pretty big.
Okay.
And we just keep breaking.
Fit a baby, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. It could do. I think it could carry a baby. It should carry like 4 kilograms. So yeah, a toddler.
No problem
easy.
then.
It's good.
Well, I don't know if you can carry it now. Fucking hand, you cripple. But yeah, tighten it like a snow boot.
That's pretty cool.
Well,
Did that happen in snowboarding?
Skiing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
skiing.
Me
Nice.
and him are both skiers.
That's
So
good.
it's not
So
about
am
it.
I. So am I.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tried
My favorite
snowboarding
thing.
for one winter. I don't think I had a bigger bruise on my hand, like
Yeah.
on my body than on my hand.
I do
it
like
was just
snowboard
horrible.
though.
I've
It's
never
fun.
tried it. I don't know why, but I just like never.
The first time is the worst because
Yeah.
you keep falling. You just
Yeah.
can't. Yeah,
You
it's
keep
horrible.
eating it.
But once you get the
Yeah,
flow and you understand like the weights and everything, it's pretty cool. It's fun.
So you've been both skiing, right? In the winter.
yeah. I went on a ski trip. He's just come back from skiing. That's
So I
why he
went
was away.
twice. So like first week of January when
Yeah.
this happened, and then I just went like last week
Where
again.
did you go?
Spain both
Spain.
times. Yeah.
Was there snow?
The first time barely.
Yeah.
The second time a lot.
Oh yeah, because it did snow quite recently.
Yeah.
That's true. Wait, were you on the UCL?
Yeah, I
ski
was on the
trip?
UCL ski trip, and then I literally took it was a 28-hour transfer from France to Andorra, and I skied for another week with my family.
That's awesome.
But I will get into that. But saw Casper quite recently.
Say
Your
again?
Casper.
Casper.
Yeah, you know
Casper.
the guy who helped you out with UAS. last
Oh,
year.
that guy, yeah.
We'll get into
Oh,
that.
shit,
But it
that's
was
funny. Yeah, I went skiing as well during Christmas, like right before Christmas, and then the same week as you did, like start of January before the term started.
Nice.
And it was such a huge difference because before Christmas we went to Italy,
Mhm.
and it was amazing. There was no people at all.
Yeah.
Empty slopes, so good, and there was
That's the best.
decent amount of slope, ski. Sorry,
Where in
snow on
Italy?
the slopes. It's called Bormio.
Oh.
They have they do have the World Cup, the FIS World Cup there as
Ooh.
well. So
Oh.
um,
Is
that's
that close
quite-
to
quite
where
good,
the Olympics were held? In 2006, because I
not sure.
skied on the other side of Mont Genèvre once. We literally went with my ski instructor all the mountains to the Italian side, and then in town there's like this big trophy. Don't remember the name of the town, but like I think the
Couldn't tell you.
Turin Winter Games, Winter
Fair enough.
Olympic Games were.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But that was really nice. And then like the first week of January was a bit shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
'Cause
Where
the
did you go?
Snow. We went to Austria, Tel am See, and yeah, too many people, too little snow, a bit too hot. It wasn't the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, like same for me. The first week in France was perfect. Like it did get busy at some points, but well, that happens. And then second week in Andorra, they kept closing the slopes because there was no snow. And
Yeah,
then, like
exactly.
as the week progressed, with every day there's way more and more people. I don't know if you've seen online, like places where there's like queues, like a mile long for the fucking
Yeah, the lift.
the lifts.
Yeah.
There was like 3, 4, 5 different lifts with that in Andorra, and me and my brothers literally knew where not to go because like we would just get stuck there for 20
Yeah.
minutes, calm down in 3 minutes, and then you're stuck again. Like what the fuck? But
Yeah, in Andorra, the low parts of the station, they get so crowded.
Mhm.
You have to like escape from them as fast as you
Yeah.
can, because otherwise you're gonna spend hours on those lifts.
Yeah. You always have to get there as soon as possible. Like we
Yeah.
always try to get the first
Yeah.
lift that runs in the morning. 'Cause,
of
like,
course.
other than that, it's just such a pain to get
Even
on.
on the ski trip, like we'd go out partying to like 2, 3 a.m. I was always on the slope by 9. Like I
Fair
don't matter.
enough.
Like I
I
didn't ski for 3 years. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't care. I can sacrifice.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going skiing, make the most out of the day.
Exactly.
Like start early, finish late.
Yeah, but you can finish early. I'd
You
say,
can finish a bit
sometimes
earlier.
in the afternoon. It's a bit.
The,
Yeah,
the,
you're tired
the
and
best runs are always the first
Exactly.
ones.
Yeah.
Early in the morning. It's just the snow is great. No people. It's peace.
Yeah,
It's all
exactly.
peace and quiet.
Oh, the first round we like as a group we did literally all the way down the fucking mountain was screaming, "Whoa, what the fuck happened to my woo? Yes!" And yeah, no one's been skiing in a while. Jesus.
I want to make
Felt
a
like-
clip. Out of
Yeah, I felt like puberty just decided, fuck it, I'm back. But yeah.
How are the people like? Could they ski well?
To be honest, out of my group, like I know there's better people who like either a committee or in other groups. Out of my group, I think, like even humbly saying that, apart from the two French kids who've been skiing every winter many times, I was like comfortably third best.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, exactly. Because like whenever we go skiing, like with our family, or with our friends, or whatever, whenever we hear someone talk British, we're like, "Oh shit, he's a terrible skier." Like you immediately just can't.
I
tell.
won't lie, I don't have British friends. I only have international friends.
True.
Like at UCL,
Yeah.
because no offense to Brits, but they suck.
You
They
guys are
suck.
the worst.
But like,
Some of them are okay, but yeah.
I won't name names, but there was a person went up on the first day of the ski trip, skied down for like half a day, realized that the one time they went skiing like 6 years ago wouldn't help, with their knowledge of skiing. And I think they like, I don't know the true story. From what I saw, I thought they only came up for lunches from next day off. They didn't ski at all,
Okay.
but like in the full ski gear.
Yeah.
From what I've heard from others, they told them that they injured their hand
All right.
or something like that in a fall. And I'm like, Fish, we party together every night. You didn't mention your hand once.
That's funny. You can always tell, like I don't know, for some reason I just have it associated that they always wear like jeans on the slopes. They don't have a proper like gear and everything. That's just like how I felt it from my childhood. That's how I felt.
Yeah, but also the Brits, because like during lunch we had like some activity or someone was like, DJ was playing. There was one time we're standing in a big group. There's just two. We like turned around to see the little stage up where people are standing dance. Just realized two girls are gone up, and they're just like, "Ooh!" For
Jesus.
3-5 minutes, no talk, nothing. And we're like, "All right,
Jesus.
all right, we'll enjoy the show."
Was it outside?
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's how Brits party. But yeah,
No, you gotta give it to British girls. Like, I don't know how they make it into the club without freezing to death. Like, they wear nothing.
Jesus.
I don't-
It's horrible.
Crazy.
Honestly, on my one of the most distinct memories that I'll have is my prom, where all the boys are suited up nicely, and
Yeah.
all the girls had those short dresses where it's basically just below the crotch area. And every time they went to the dance floor, I don't want to get up and show it, but like they would jump up, and as they would go down, they would like take both sides of their dress and just pull it down as they're going down, and then again and again and again and again. It was just the funniest thing.
Show us. No, I'm kidding.
I can.
No need.
I just don't have a dress,
You can go get one.
Where?
Oh, do you have one?
Where, my friend?
There must be a dress somewhere in this flat.
No,
No?
no. I only have the blouse from the 70s from last year. That's blouse.
Yeah, I don't have any dresses either.
I didn't leave anything, Took everything back. Yeah.
Funny, about I think 2 weeks ago maybe. We made. Do you know Fidal?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So we made a bet.
Oh, I
you
wanted
see it?
to know about that.
Do you see
I
the
saw it
photos?
on Be Reels. Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. I can show it to Neo. We had this bet that like we played fantasy football throughout the World
Okay.
Cup, and whoever would be the worst at it would have to come to like McSpace and wear a dress and everything.
Oh.
And Fidal, he delivered. I gotta say, he absolutely smashed it, and this was the look in the end.
Oh God, I will put this up.
Hopefully, if you can send us. the
Yeah,
picture.
Yeah. I mean, he pulled it off.
I
quite
mean,
Yeah. It's badass.
Yeah, I've seen. Oh shit!
The
Oh, I
glasses
haven't
also.
seen the picture. I've just seen the Be Reels. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? What did you do?
Oh, it's quite funny apparently because like they have a meeting with our supervisor Tom Peach,
Oh,
and
shit.
and he had to sit in that meeting with a professor,
No.
fully clothed like that.
Oh God.
And apparently the professor didn't say a thing. He just didn't mention. I think he just didn't want to like
Yeah.
confront him or
What did
whatever.
Johnny
insult
say?
him. I don't think Jolly saw it because he only had it like inside.
Oh.
So
Oh, you didn't want to leave McSpace.
Jesus.
Sure.
Imagine being the professor. Do you say something?
No,
I don't know
you
what I-
just take it.
Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You just, it is what it is.
it's London. Like you see things that you don't really expect necessarily.
Yes.
So,
Oh yeah.
I would probably not say anything as well.
Yeah.
Just to play it on the safe side.
Yeah. Fuck. We
What?
want to get you a present because we wanted to give you a present for like having the best costume for the Halloween. But
Oh yeah,
completely-
true.
like
You want
we
best
had
costume.
it when we first wanted to record. I just completely forgot.
Where
about
is
it,
he?
but, yeah. If I remember correctly, I don't remember correctly.
Can't find him.
Yeah, he's up top. Just
Oh yeah,
above
up
the
top
table.
there.
But don't worry, that
That
will be
was
one
so
of the
funny.
pictures in the intro. But, yeah,
that
well,
was so
For
funny.
context, I think we mentioned it before, but
Oh,
for
yeah, we've
context,
talked about this.
David was one of the people who took me to the forced me to the hospital when I
Yes.
cut up my finger.
Yeah, it
A
was,
lot
it was a
of
big
blood,
task to get
yeah.
him in there.
A lot of
Jesus.
blood got everywhere on everyone, and he just decided not to wash the shirt, paint it a bit more, stick a screwdriver to it, and then turn up as me for Halloween.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Which is, I'll take that at the first time.
It was really good.
I'm getting popular.
It's really fun. How does your thumb look like? Is it a bit?
It's
This is a big dent.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's alright, but then if I put like my thumbs like this,
Yeah.
I can just see where the circumference doesn't go. Well, you know.
Jesus.
That was a crazy night
Mhm.
actually.
You're trying to convince us to like, no, let's go. Let's go home. I'll come back in the morning.
No, it wasn't even let's go home. It
No,
was
let's
like,
party.
let's go party.
But
I wanna-
yeah, that
I
was
wanna
later,
continue.
but yeah.
Oh yeah, no, but like in the hospital.
In the beginning, it was like, no, but we need to get back to the party. Like, I'm okay, guys.
No, it's because basically, like, I know how long the wait times in A&E are in this country. Like, we got
Yeah,
really lucky
sure.
to get back home at 5.
No, but you pulled off the best move, I think, to get like to jump the queue. Because what you did when we arrived at the reception,
Yeah.
we were like telling them what happened, and you like took off all the bandages and blood started
Started
pouring out
bleeding all over the place.
on the ground. And they were like, yo, coming up. No, don't do this. So that was actually such a good move. Because
That was-
otherwise, I
yeah.
think you'd still be saying that probably.
Yeah, to this day.
To this day. Jesus. That was a good night.
Amazing.
Well, holidays, good New Year's.
Yeah. Had a lot of fun. I actually, don't know if I should. Yeah, I can say I didn't make it to the New Year's Eve. As in, I like fell asleep a bit too early. I got way too happy.
You were like,
Yeah.
just another year. It's not exciting anymore.
Yeah, 'cause we always like go to the Czech mountains with our friends. One of our friends has got a nice apartment there. It's a really nice place to
Mhm.
celebrate because like there's a lot of people.
Is
and...
it the ups?
No,
No.
it's not. It's small mountains. Like
Yeah,
the highest mountain
yeah.
is like 1,500 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like a lot of people go and celebrate the New Year's Eve there. So like whenever the midnight hits, you can see fireworks all over the
Yeah.
place.
Oh,
That's
that's
really
nice.
sick. But yeah, I just got a bit too drunk that night, and I fell asleep, passed out. They were trying to wake me up, but it was just impossible. Though I managed to catch a second breath. I don't know how, but like after like another hour, I woke up and just started drinking again.
Good.
As you should.
That's
Start the year properly.
I had a party once, and there's this guy, like, we did beer pong, and he did all, like, it was, like, I think a couple versus a couple,
Yeah.
and he basically drank everything for his girl,
Oh shit.
but there was, like, 3 vodka shots, and the rest was beer. He died.
That's a bad
He
mix.
died so quickly, 40 minutes late. We said, oh, let's go check up on him. Literally, a second passes, my man is just entering the room like, yo, guys, where's my drink? I'm like, what the fuck's just happened?
Vodka's the worst for me. I think whenever I drink vodka, it like that's when I pass out the match, and that's where I like always throw up every single time.
It's a bit dangerous, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, last week was it last week? Yeah, I think it was last week. We had a bit of a party week with our flats because one of our flatmates had his birthday, and for whatever reason,
Who do you live with? Oh, it's just
it's Czech friends.
Oh, yeah,
So
okay.
we
Oh,
all
okay.
came from the same high school.
Yeah,
all,
yeah.
all moved to London, so we ended up in the same flat for all the 3 years actually. So we didn't even go to this. But yeah, we're celebrating that, and like at the Prees before we went to actually King's Sports Night because he's from King's. So
you
yeah,
infiltrated.
I did infiltrate. So we like for the Prees we drank within the 3 of us we drank a bottle of vodka with Red Bull.
Yeah.
And so that like took off.
That's the
night.
formula for success.
Exactly. And then like at the club I took another few like Jaeger bombs or something, and then oh
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I have a story.
but then somehow I like disappeared from the club. I don't have a single tiny recollection of it.
Yes.
Same? Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I walked because they're like a sports night is where the shard is,
Mm.
and I for whatever reason walked all the way to almost Buckingham Palace. Well, I was like 8 kilometers, 2 hours.
Jesus.
No one knew where I was, and then managed to get an Uber home. But
See,
no
this is why I'm a bit
Okay.
better.
Let's tell
Literally,
your
2
story.
weeks ago, we got told. We went Scala, but like in American football, we got told, okay, we're gonna say your challenges, split
Yeah.
into teams. and then whoever completes the most challenges in like a month, I think the deadline is next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like wins, but like I can't say I don't care about winning. It's about not losing and not having to do a forfeit. And we have like 2 people on that team, so I had like I don't know 6 or 7 beers in Phineas.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't let him
Yeah,
just
we
cover
get to
twice.
Yeah.
I didn't get it in twice. I then had to put a hood on, try again. Somehow managed to get inside. First thing I do, like one of the challenges was you have to do 8 Jaeger bombs. First thing I did.
Shit.
8 Jaeger bombs. I don't remember a single thing afterwards.
Yeah.
Nia found me in bed at home.
So
Awesome.
I had a couple Spanish friends with me who
Yeah.
came to visit. Like we lost him at like 1 a.m. or even before that. Like we just lost you when Vince took you to the toilet to try to make you throw up. But because obviously he was like really drunk already.
Yeah.
We see him down 8 Jaeger
There's a video.
bombs.
There's a video.
Yeah, and Vince is like, okay, I'm gonna take him to the toilet, try to make him throw
Yeah.
up before it's too late. So anyway, somehow he gets home.
I think so. I think like somewhere by the evening of next day, when I'm ordering Uber Eats for myself to eat, it says you haven't paid for this trip you made. And I was like, okay, so that explains how I got home.
See.
We get home, the door is off
Open?
its hinges.
Shit.
Yeah, the dog.
The flat is open. I remember going to the toilet. The thingy you use to like clean the toilet.
Yeah.
It's like on the other side and like fallen into the floor. Like it's just
I don't think I threw up because like I didn't feel
I
it.
don't know.
The next morning.
I don't
Like
feel it.
you feel it if you throw up. You know, you feel it like in your mouth, in your nose.
the thing
and
is
so
when I got home there was a lot of paper in the toilet, like unflushed, with a weird color. So I think you threw
on.
up.
Or maybe. Well, this is new information. This just been revealed.
So yeah, I think you did throw up.
Maybe, yeah.
And then like yeah, he was just laying in bed. We actually went up to him like to see if he was breathing, because I wasn't too sure.
Me apparently shot the torch to my face, and I just.
Yeah, I went in like 3 times to get the blow up mattress. There was so much noise. We put music on. We got food. Like you were dead. You were
At that
completely
point,
gone.
you never wake up. No, not.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
at least I
Interesting
got the
night.
challenge done.
Hmm?
At least I got the challenge done.
Yeah,
I don't,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think any other team's done that.
Good job.
This is mad. No, 8 Jaeger bombs is just killing you.
Yeah.
Anytime of the day.
Who's at the 9th? Because you can order like 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. For
Probably
cheap.
you.
No. I knew. I don't need the 9th. I never took it. I think I just gave
Who
it
did you give it to?
Simon, I think.
Oh, maybe.
I think it was Simon.
Oh yeah. I remember.
But yeah,
Jesus.
I'm alive. I'm here. Doing well.
Somehow.
Amazing. Yeah, same for me. I don't know how I got there. I managed to, so it's also
Yeah.
good time.
You know, it's the best thing. You always make it.
I'll just go to the bathroom quickly.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
take a piss.
And we're back.
Any plans for the reading week?
Not reading week, but for some reason I decided that next week I'm gonna go home for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like part of the reason was that there is a graduation ball at our high school next Wednesday, so I'm gonna visit that with a couple of
Bro,
close
you left
friends.
school 3 years ago. Are you trying to catch a case or something?
No. I know it's not my graduation ball or anything, but it's just a lot of people will be there that I know
Fair
from high
enough.
school, haven't seen in a while. So I figured might as well go and then catch up in reading week. So I kind of like flipped around.
Yeah, to be
Yeah.
honest, I've got the same. Next Thursday, like 7 a.m., got a flight to Morocco. I'm going on this surf trip.
Surf
Yeah,
trip.
yeah, with UCL. A
Ooh.
lot of buddies that I made on the ski trip said, "Oh, we're going because we feel
Mm-hmm.
like it's a cool experience." I was like, "Fuck, you need the
Where is
break."
it to?
Morocco.
Morocco.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, it's so cheap that 5 days to rent. We're literally thinking about renting a car because it's like
Do it. Yeah.
£120 for 5 days, bro.
That's so
like
good.
What,
we
the
can,
whole trip?
yeah, like
No way.
You can
like,
go anywhere.
Yeah, we can go anywhere. We can surf wherever we want. So we're probably gonna just get the car there and not try and get it from the airport. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
To be honest, from the airport it's easier because like I think it's an hour
Yeah.
drive to the place
It's much
from the
easier.
airport, but yeah. Apparently the limit there is 26, and like if you like
For renting a car.
for renting a car,
Jeez.
like because in most of Europe it's 21.
Yeah. think
So
26.
yeah, it's only like Europe car. On very specific cars you can get like 21 or even 23, but then you can like pay if you're under 23 but above
you gotta pay
21.
extra.
You can pay like
Gee.
120 Moroccan dollars a day. You wanna guess how much 120 Moroccan dollars is?
£5.
2.
Oh, it's closer. It's 9.7. I
Nine.
think one Moroccan dollar is 9p.7. So it's just.
That's
Jesus.
awesome. Though. Is it hot there right now? 'Cause it's
It must be, yeah.
Actually, well, it's February. Let's put it.
Yeah,
this
but
way.
still, it must be around like 20 degrees.
Do you think so that much? Oh, it could be.
Let me see.
15 for sure, I think.
Yeah, I'm just basing it off the Canary Islands, but they are a bit further down.
Nope, I don't remember how to spell the town's name that we're going, so I'll just.
Just search.
Oh shit! It's
Just
like
search
10 to 20.
Yeah.
10 to
Okay.
20, that's alright.
Yeah.
Like 10 in the evening, 20 during the day.
That's quite good.
Mwah.
That's the
Come
best.
back with a tan.
That's so good.
Come back with a
Yeah,
tan.
yeah. And if it's sunny, it's just the best temperature.
Yeah, and it's like on the ski trip there was 140 people. No, not 100, 450 people. Sorry, what the fuck?
Wait, what?
450 people on the ski trip. They had-
150.
No, 450.
Really?
Yeah, so it's one of the smallest trips. Like I think the
It's small.
Oxford or Cambridge does like 1,000 or something. Like they had 600
What?
tickets. They didn't sell all of them.
Oh God.
But for the surf trip, it's like I think basically it was like 50 or 60 tickets. And
Yeah.
That's a much better
it
scale.
got sold out in like 58 seconds.
Oh,
Like the thing is, they send you a form, and you have to fill it out to get a place. The Google whatever it's called decided to, for once in my life, tell me, okay, you need to sign in, and then 2-step verification. Oh, you know what? We're not gonna make it load. I literally did it in a minute and 20 seconds. It was like, yeah, the form's been closed. But then they talked to the hostel, and everyone who was on the waiting list, they said, yeah, we have enough spaces. If you want to
Okay,
bring
nice.
more people, bring more people.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to Morocco to surf.
That's awesome. But I feel like 450 is too much. It just feels like
It doesn't
Yeah.
really matter. You don't see
Right?
like you just had your own group. So we had like a group of 15 or 20 that we hang
Yeah.
with most of the times. Like club, you go into a club like 450 people. Like town is dead apart from the people like on your trip pretty much. So in the club it was fine. But for now, like no one really met up with anyone
can't-
outside the
you
group.
can't with such a big group.
No.
Nice.
It just feels like a shit ton of people. Like
Feels
too
like so.
many.
Wait,
Like,
did you go by bus?
No, I did
No.
not. I actually flew to. It was like Grenoble.
But
No.
most people went by bus, no? Or not?
Yeah, so
So you got like 10 buses. That's
yeah. So you could go in the bus, and then it took like 16 or 17 hours. And what was meant to happen? Me and a couple of friends were meant to take a car,
Yeah.
and then like literally a week before we were going, one of the guys said, "Oh, I just talked to my dad." He said no, so that fell apart. So I quickly got the tickets, and which I think I traveled with. I don't know if you know Vlad, the Romanian guy I lived with last year.
Not sure.
Yeah.
he was at
wait,
the
he's
party,
here.
right?
Yeah. Shit.
Did he come in the end?
Yeah, he did. I swear.
No, he didn't.
No, this one he did. He's the right there, literally,
Is he?
just above the P. He was the ice hockey. We had his like, thingy for a while. The coat.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Shit.
Good job.
Twice in 2 days now. Fuck. No, well. But yeah.
What about you? Some reading week plans?
No.
No?
When's reading week?
Not next week, the week after.
Already?
Yeah, so
Jesus.
there is Champions League,
no.
first week back. So I'll come back on the 14th.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'll come back on the 14th. I think literally I get here like, probably by about 7, so we can watch it on a big TV.
I should probably catch up on the course during.
Come on, don't say things like that.
You said the same thing a minute ago.
No. Did I?
Yeah, you said I'm
No,
going
I
away
just-
and then
I-
I'll catch up.
No, but yeah, okay. I'm gonna catch up on the week, maybe.
I don't know the names of the modules yet.
I actually don't. I don't think he's opened his timetable yet.
I haven't.
That's fine. If you don't need it, you don't. Need it.
I've been away. I was only here for like a week, but then my friends from Spain were here, so I was like, I'm not gonna go to class.
Yeah.
So it's a bit problematic.
But
Yeah, next week I'll start going to class.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see.
See how it goes. Jesus.
But, yeah. So let's talk about Rocky UAS.
UAS. Yeah. It took a bit of a, I don't know. I won't say a U-turn because it just grew so big. Like last year,
It was
It was
4
like-
of you or 5.
yeah, like a team of maybe 7 at the best.
Mhm.
We were like building this heli, and then we did recruitment at the start of the first term, and so many people signed up, and now there's a team of like 30 people. So that's a lot. We're working on 2 projects. So one's the heli, we're trying to finish that off, and then another one which I'm responsible for is doing kind of like a hybrid between a drone and a plane. It's called a VTOL, which stands for like vertical
Okay.
takeoff and landing. It's pretty much
Okay.
like lifts off like a drone, but it's
Yeah.
got wings as well. So then you like turn the motors and you fly
Oh,
forward.
that's so cool.
amazing.
So
Yeah.
we'll see if it works. It seems to be a bit tricky, but yeah.
Oh shit,
I
Charlotte.
can imagine.
Well, there's a lot of people involved. There's like 20 people on that team, and managing all of that is quite tricky.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And I just remembered I recently broke a little thingy which like controls the whole heli. It's worth like £250. I just like tried to take it apart. It was so bad. But luckily UCL gave us some budget in the end,
Oh, yeah.
because we were struggling with that. Like they came at the start of the term say, bro, like cutting you off. You won't see a single penny from us. I think they said that our department has to save like £3.4 million this year.
Yeah, because of the
Wow.
rising living
Yeah.
costs. I won't lie.
That's-
I don't know what they're saving on. A fucking elevator.
It's not the course.
It's not
Yeah.
the core. It's not the fucking building. The elevators have they been fixed in robots or not yet?
No, like one of them works, but the other one's still.
Yeah, they still like they started beginning of October.
Yeah.
It's now beginning of Feb and they're still fucked.
That's ridiculous.
But I don't know.
Oh, it's great. I don't know. Like I don't know where the money goes. I saw they've got like an investment portfolio. UCL. It's online published, I think.
Really?
I had a look, and they have 100 million in stocks.
Jesus.
Or is it in the whole uni or
Yeah, the uni.
Yeah.
But still, like that's a lot of money. Just
So that's
cash
what
out.
they're using our money for.
Yeah, just buying stocks and like trying to get more rich than they are already.
No.
But yeah, I don't
Just paying the teachers. Nah.
no?
know. Oh, true with the strikes. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of our teachers strike, but like I know that some people that do like a bit more of humanities,
Yeah.
their teachers are
Yeah.
on strike every single day. So basically, their term is done.
Yeah, so like I've seen videos basically teachers and like well in schools and universities are striking for like 18 days
Yeah.
this month and like I think half of next month.
Yeah.
And the thing is we have 2 terms. Like someone's done the calculation. That's 110 days of working days. 18 is like 15% of the term that's just wiped away. If you do the maths out of the 9.25k that we pay a year, 1.25 which are
Yeah, no. I saw a petition the other day.
Yeah.
To UCL.
do you
About
sign
that.
it?
Yeah, I do.
But what?
I want money back.
Yeah, I did sign that as well. I think they keep sending me
Yeah.
emails like, "Yeah, we're working on it. We're going to trial and everything."
Yeah, like if not getting the teaching, why the
Yeah,
fuck
fair
are we
enough,
paying the money?
Yeah, I fully agree.
Oh, you didn't do that formative thingy you messaged me about
No.
for the project? Have you been getting emails from Gani?
Yes, I've
Ignoring
received-
them?
No, I've responded.
Saying
Yeah, saying I've got some personal family issues that I need to address right now, and I'm just a bit too busy with that. So that's why I couldn't, give commitment to school. I got to prioritize other things over school. So I had a very like deep and
Fully
emotional
understandable.
response, And she was like, "Okay, sorry, I take my email back. Don't worry about it. And here is a link to UCL support for like mental health and shit."
I've ignored them.
Yeah.
Red, sure. But
It's not
Yeah.
oh yeah, that mental health department, most useless thing in the city.
It
Did
is.
you ever try?
It really is.
Yeah.
You know when the Russia-Ukraine war broke out.
Yeah.
It was like end of term 2 last year, and it was like time where for a month we literally had so much work, and all of that was also like on my plate because I was helping my parents out deal with a lot of like stuff.
Yeah.
And I literally at one point it was like second or third email they sent you, how you doing? I literally replied saying, there's so much on my plate. I feel like I'm struggling. I don't want to burn out. Don't know what to do. Got an email back saying, so sorry to hear that. Keep at it. It'll be fine. If you have any problems, feel free to contact us. I was like, well, I did, and you've done nothing. What the fuck?
It's like, hey, don't be depressed.
It's similar like this girl that has this video of where she's saying, if you're homeless, just buy a house.
Yeah. Literally, that's the response from the UCO
No, but
mental health
the
department.
war is crazy. Like I think it hit us as well. Like especially coming from the Czech Republic, which is not that far from Ukraine.
Yeah.
It was quite a shock, and we were especially afraid. Like at the very start, it was like my parents were really like scared and everything. They were like, "Yo, like if something happens, we just go and fly to the UK and like, you give us accommodation or whatever." And yeah, I think my father was like scared, so he like sent me all the funds for like the next year or so.
Yeah.
Just he like didn't want to keep it with him. So yeah, it really like took a pretty big hit. I think we were also scared when
The Poland?
with the Poland thing with the missile. I don't know like where it came
Well,
from.
I don't think it was the Russian missiles. I think Ukraine fucked up.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
That's
yeah.
what the
But the thing is, Russia like, no, so sorry. And like 3 days later, actually, that's Ukraine missiles.
yeah, it's not ours.
I was really scared like that something's gonna break out.
Honestly, for me, it's been worse because, like, I'm more Ukrainian than Russian. Apart from, like, I've never lived in Ukraine. I wasn't born there. Like, my dad was born where Ukraine is now. All of his ancestors are buried there. But people don't understand that. Like, my dad sends, even from Russia right now, with all the situation, still sends money to the army every month. People don't understand still. Like, I had a date cancelled because I made a joke that I pretend, like, one time I did actually pretend in Scala that I'm Ukrainian because there's this annoying French kid kept pestering me. I was like, yeah, it's Ukrainian. My family's from this town. It's really shit for them. They're struggling. And then I like mentioned it to her and she's like, how irresponsible of you. I think we should cancel the drinks. And I'm like, sure. But like, I know that I've been affected by this more than, well, apart from the people who are actually in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Anyone who's here and like doing the work to support, I've been affected more than them. Who I've supported this or partly been part of my family, like who is supporting this more than they are, and people still don't understand.
Yeah,
You know?
it's crazy. This like you've got this fixed perception of it, like you're like the Russian origin, so that automatically you just somehow connected to it. And people take it out on
My
you.
fucking surname is Ukrainian. Because like the Ukrainian ones finish on an O, the Russian ones finish on an OV.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I'm Klitschko.
Klitschkov.
No. But
They also do this thing where like your middle name is after your
yeah,
father.
Pastoral. Yeah.
Do you have the same?
Yeah, so I'm Timofeyevich because my dad's Timothy.
Okay.
But don't use it. Like
Yeah.
once I've come here, like I just got rid of it.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
rid of it.
I think the only time it's ever come up was like because I did GCSEs and A-levels here. My GCSE name card on my table, it was there. I was like, where the fuck did you get this from?
Yeah.
Never put it in any of the forms, nowhere. Where the fuck did you get this from? By A-levels, it was gone.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Fair enough.
Plans for the future?
Yeah.
Future.
Oh shit! I forgot to completely. We literally, me and Adrian were in like there is a sports common room in Bloomsbury Theatre. We're sitting there working like 4 a.m. I realized there's this guy who's like keeps looking at me, and I'm like, is that Casper or not? And he sits down on that table, and we literally started chatting to him for like an hour. He's a policeman.
I know he's a policeman.
Yeah, he's working in Hackney. It's
Hackney.
the worst place you can start in.
Hackney. I know only Hackney from football because that's where we play our matches.
Yeah,
Hackney
yeah.
matches.
We played. Oh, bro, you don't want to work nights there.
No,
You don't want to work
no.
there during the day, but nights, Jesus. But yeah, he's doing well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
He
funny.
says like a couple of months and then he gets like a promotion, he's a team member, or a
Okay.
team leader or something like that. And then he has to stick at it for like 2-3 years.
His career took such a switch. I don't know why he even did the degree, but he was saying to us that he never wanted to do engineering. And why he just did it, I think, because his like parents wanted him to do it and wanted him to. No. I think it was different. I think he said that his parents wanted him to get a degree in whatever,
Yeah.
and he felt that engineering was the easiest.
Easiest.
Philosophy,
man.
That's crazy.
Well,
And then,
it
like,
depends. Like if you can waffle, then do a humanitarian one. If you can't waffle, then.
True.
But I think there are
True.
better things than
I'd
engineering.
say so, yeah, exactly.
Arts and sciences, for fuck's sake.
He wanted to be a policeman all the way. Like,
Yeah.
Since his childhood, and then just did a degree because he had to.
Fair enough. I mean,
Yeah. No future plans. I don't know yet. I don't even know if I want to stay here or if I want to like go back or even I was thinking it'd be nice to try another country as well.
Yeah.
Right. Wherever it is, maybe somewhere else in Europe. Maybe like try Spain or something.
come to Spain.
Yeah. It feels nice, you know.
It's
good
nice.
food.
We sleep a lot.
Oh,
Do fuck all work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
siesta.
We drink.
We drink. I don't know. I feel it like might be nice to try different countries
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Are you staying on for year 4?
I am, but I have a placement next year.
Oh shit, where you go?
I'm going to Alpha Tauri.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Here? In
here.
UK,
Yeah. They're placed in Bicester. It's called. I would spell it.
Bicester?
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
it's Bicester, but
Yeah, there's a big like shopping.
Oh, yeah,
village,
yeah.
I've been there. But
that's the only kind of bad thing about it. That it's a bit of a shithole.
yeah.
There's not really much going on.
Fair enough.
He took to clouds about that. She's
Yeah.
based in Milton Keynes. I don't think there's anything worse than that.
I was talking to one of the guys from I think from third year now. I don't know if you know him. He's called William. He's Slovak actually, so that's like the only person who can kind of speak my language. And he was at Mercedes last year. And he said that Bicester is apparently like quite nice. It's not like such a shady city,
Yeah.
but the others are kind of like a bit more like industrial.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how that works. Gonna be on aerodynamics, working with wind tunnel testing. So
Oh shit, man. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of the positions I applied for in Red Bull. Didn't get it.
it's
It was
a
what it
tough
is.
one. I was really lucky though, because they offered me a job that they weren't advertising at all. It's like, I applied for some mechanical design job, wrote a test for it. They invited me to interviews. Did the first interview. I was okay, but I could be way better, I think. For example, they were asking me like elasticity, plasticity. I couldn't tell them like what the units are. I couldn't tell them like if this is strain or this is strain. I was completely blacked out. Like I felt so dumb. So it wasn't the best of mine. And then they said like, look, we've got this one more position that you might be suitable for. Do you want to do another interview for it? So I waited there for a bit and had another interview that day. And yeah, they liked it. So I was pretty lucky to get that.
That's cool.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Starting next July, start of July.
You don't
already.
get a fucking Summer break.
I don't, not at all. Because our UAS competition with the heli is end of June. So
Yeah.
like I'll have a weekend and then start. 13 months as well. It's just
13.
yeah.
How many like holiday, like month holiday in total? I guess then.
You've got 25 days, I think, of holiday.
5 days.
enough.
Yeah, and I think they have like planned holiday as well, maybe. So they like shut down the factory in the middle of August. So like you have to
Yes.
take 2 weeks in the middle of
Oh,
August.
out of the 25.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh shit. But yeah, I guess that's for the summer break during F1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do want to like after that, I should have like between that and my 4th year, I should have
Yeah.
like 2 months. Plus, I will have some money from the placement.
Yeah.
So there, I do want to really like travel and
Yeah.
go around. Maybe South America, I'd want to go.
Yeah, do it.
Have you been?
Yeah, but not old enough to like remember
Okay.
most of it. But yeah, South America is just amazing, I
It
think.
sounds amazing.
Anywhere in particular or all of it?
I mean, it's
Not even in
a really
particular.
big place.
Yeah, big place.
I've been to Brazil. That was cool.
Brazil, I'd like to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, I was there for the 14 final.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
were you like
Yeah.
on the state?
Yeah, I was there.
No way, you were on the stadium. That's insane.
Yeah, I was at the game.
Was the Germany Argentina? game?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
No fucking way.
It's because basically when we came here to England, for a year I was in prep school, like finishing the primary school, and then like 4 months in after moving, I had entrance exams to a new school.
Okay.
My dad was like, if you get in, I'll take you.
Whoa.
Well, so like a year and a half later we went. It was, yeah, I fucking loved it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Must have been awesome. I think that was probably one of the best World Cups. Maybe the South American one was a bit better.
South African.
Sorry, South African. Yeah, there you go.
Best one.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, that was my first World Cup. I fucking loved it.
Yeah, same for me. That's the first
Yeah.
one I remember.
But then
But that's awesome. I would love to go to like in Brazil or Argentina, either one of them, to go to a football match, like the local one, but like in their.
you have to go to if you can get to Boca Juniors River
Yeah.
Plate. Oh, that would be.
That's yeah.
That's insane.
I heard this interview. I don't know who it was with, but it was some actor who's married like a Argentinian
Matt
wife,
Damon.
maybe.
It was Matt Damon. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
And he was saying like that he wanted to go and see a football match, and like the dad of his wife was like, okay, we can do that, but like your wife and kids, they stay home.
Yeah.
We don't bring them to the stadium because it's just a violent place. And
Yeah.
that's insane. So I'd like to experience that. That's sounds amazing.
Maybe in the next year you learn some, self-defense moves.
I need to get more fit though, really, because I don't know. I haven't been able to like work out as much as I'd like to. And then
Yeah.
there's this. I signed up with a friend of mine. We signed up for a race that's at the end of April, and I don't know if you've heard about it. It's called Spartan Race,
Heard about it.
and it's like a race where for this particular one, it's 21 kilometers, so it's kind of like half a marathon, but you got obstacles along the way. So you have to like climb a rope there. You have to carry a sandbag
okay.
there. You have to like do some monkey bars and
That's cool.
Is
things
it
like
like
that. Throw
tough-
a spear and everything.
Pretty much like Tough Mudder.
I'm not sure if I know
Okay.
what that is.
Yeah, pretty.
But
it's
it's
like
gotta be similar.
It's
Yeah.
here or
It's here. It's close from London, and I've run 2 already. Back when I was in Czech Republic.
Mhm.
And those were I'd say much more intense because they were in the mountains. So like you had to go up and down the hill and like do 21
Wow.
kilometers that way. That was crazy. I got cramps like
Hmm.
all the way at the end. So I hope this one's gonna be better because it should be flat. There's no hills in this country.
yeah, just in Wales. No, it's the same as the Checker Mountains. 1.5K. I think Snowdon, the highest mountain in this country, is like
Oh, really?
1.7.
Actually,
So, yeah.
I don't know.
Damn.
I had no clue.
That's nothing.
Yeah. But jeez. Well, good
Wow.
luck to you for that.
Yeah. I actually have to do so
You
much.
played football, you said,
I
right?
do play football.
Do you play for UCL?
I play for UCL. I played with the Fours.
Oh,
He's
okay.
actually really good. Like we
What
played
position?
CDM most of the time. Can do cam.
Nice.
Yeah, in the middle, anywhere.
like we played. I don't know if you remember the engineering like tournaments. I think he even came to one.
Yeah, I went to one of those games. Yeah.
Yeah. So he plays whenever we play. If David turns up, yeah, no chance for anyone. No chance. We
Yeah.
play well.
I wanted to play more though in the UK. Like I initially thought that I would be able to come and like go up to a club that actually like play some lower tier
Yeah.
leagues and like join that and do all
I should
that.
have done that too.
I would love to do it. Problem is the clubs are so far away usually because like you don't get space in central London, so like
Yeah.
they're all
Yeah.
on the outskirts. But I used to be very good before I came here. Now it's
Mhm.
gotten a bit worse because my physique and everything is
Mm.
not that good. But yeah, because in high school I'd like played four times a week training and then
Mhm.
got matches each weekend.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Could have taken a football path, I think, if I really like
Could have
wanted
gone
to.
bro, but you know the knee. Took an arrow to the
No,
knee.
I mean, I know one guy that I played with in my team who actually made it, and he's now playing in like one of the top teams in the Czech Republic. And like,
Really?
he starts regularly.
Yeah.
He's a striker.
Slavia Prague.
No, it's the other one, Sparta Prague. I hate Slavia
But,
Prague.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm a Sparta Prague fan.
Madness.
But it's actually insane to see someone
Yeah,
like
of
really
course.
make it.
I had a kid the year above me in school. He had to drop out after GCSEs.
Mm.
Signed for Tottenham, was in what's it called?
The
Academy squad.
Yeah.
I think they send him out on loan, or West Bromwich Albion like actually signed
Yeah.
him.
Mhm.
He's now actually playing for them, like
That's
starting.
That's mad.
But yeah,
Yeah, and I know a couple people that made it to like either like Spanish first or second division,
Nice.
which is pretty good.
Yeah.
first division is in La Liga or like-
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. I was on the borderline of getting paid for playing football.
Yeah?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Because like I was playing in when I went for like the youth categories, I moved to men's because I was already like 19 at that time. And I played for the B team of our club, which played in the 5th highest league in the Czech Republic,
Mm-hmm.
which is not too bad. We didn't get paid because we were too young and like no one
Yeah.
would give a shit, and we just like came from the youth. But clubs around us, like in other teams, they actually got paid. Like it might have not been on a monthly basis, but they got paid per match. Or per
That's
training.
the typical way
Yeah,
to pay. Like,
which would have been really nice. I've got paid actually once because like of end of the season bonuses,
yeah.
so I got like £50.
Ooh.
But still, I
Nah,
felt
life
amazing.
changing.
3 nights out. Wait, I think I've asked you this question, but I know legally Czech Republic is now Czechia for like last 5 years.
Yeah, they
But-
try and like shift it to Czechia.
Yeah.
It doesn't come natural to me.
Really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it just feels I don't know, a bit weird. I think because I learned all my school that it's the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
And it's the official name as well, like of the country.
Then wait, then
No, I think like internationally they're trying to like make it Czechia to make it easier, but officially in Czech the country's name is Česká
Yeah, right.
republika, so
Oh,
like Czech
really?
Republic.
because for me growing up in Russia, it was always Czechia. So when I learned that you actually switched, I was like, all right, that's it. Czechia it is. Fuck the Czech Republic.
No, because then we also have this like weird thing where there's like 3 main big regions in the Czech Republic. Say like England, Wales, Scotland, pretty much
Mhm.
similar thing. Where we've got like Czechia, it's called, which I would translate to Czechia almost. It's very
Mhm.
similar. And you got like Moravia and
Oh, yeah.
one other part. So like that's why it's a bit confusing for me.
Right.
But yeah, actually £50 in the Czech Republic, well, like you will have at least 3 awesome nights out.
Yeah, exactly
Yeah,
what I said.
of course.
3 nights out in
It's
Czechia.
Yeah.
so good. Like,
Oh my god, that bang on.
Actually, you did, because you can go to this one pub that like serves the best beer that we have in the Czech Republic, and their main point of advertising is we sell the cheapest beer of this kind, and they used to sell it for £1 a pint. It's
Wow.
ridiculous, and you get 5, and
Just
you're
like
like
here.
already quite gone.
Yeah.
It's just crazy good. So I always look forward to that when I like come back home. That I'm gonna
Yeah.
drink a cheap and very good.
He said to the next week first night.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is it? Right, boys, let's go.
It's amazing because it tastes so good as well. Like it's just,
You have really good beer
Oh,
in the
dude.
Czech Republic.
yeah. And like whenever I come back here, I'm like, my Czech beer.
Wait, what? Is Zurus not
No,
Czech?
Polish.
Yeah, that's Polish. Yeah.
We've got it's the Staropramen, I think you know.
Yeah,
Staropramen,
That's,
yeah.
that's like the shittier one of the beers,
Yeah.
I'd say. So that's the one we export. Like
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here they drink Stella, so
Stella.
Stella's okay, I'd say. It's not the worst.
It's not my favorite.
No, neither here.
This thing is funny as well because Budweiser, we do have that.
Oh yeah, you have the
We have the other Budweiser in the
Yeah,
Czech Republic.
yeah.
This one's like American, and we've got one as well.
yeah. We like you know when we went with
Bad boy.
But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Because we're literally
Yeah.
we got hooked into Budweiser because of the twisty caps. You don't need anything.
Oh yeah.
True.
I know.
Yeah, so if we can get a Budweiser or a Budweiser,
They're
we can-
cheap.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Mm. True that.
And I'm pretty sure they undercharge us in the corner shop most of the times.
Undercharging.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like today I paid like £12 for like 6 beers, bread, and a Monster.
I know that basically if you get the 12 pack, they don't have a price for a 12 pack. They literally go 12 times and then they put
No
the
way.
price. Yeah. So when you get a 12 pack, it comes out to like £21. I was like, never again. But yeah, I know that the one by Zodiac is £2 a beer, like a can. So I guess this is cheaper.
A little bit
Ah.
cheaper.
We have this amazing thing, which is just not a thing in the UK at all. With beers, you can, instead of a 6-pack or a 10-pack that's like in a carton box, you buy like a crate. It's like a plastic crate that's
Yeah.
made specifically for beer, and you've got 20 beers inside. They're all glass bottles,
Mhm.
and so you take the whole crate, bring it to the counter. They charge a deposit of like £3 for the crate, and each glass has like 10 pence deposit on it as well.
Okay.
So you take all of that, you bring it home, you just like slowly drink it, however quickly you want, and then when you like bring the whole thing back to the shop, they give you the money back for the crate and for the glass.
Oh,
So you only pay for the the liquid that's
oh,
inside,
shit.
which is such a good system.
That's good.
Yeah, and like what's the best if you like collect a few crates, you can then like go back and basically
Yeah.
buy a new crate for free because you get the money back from the
Yeah.
previous
That's
one.
really good. That's a really
That's
good
what they
idea.
did at the what's it called, Spanish Grand Prix. We stole it to like glasses. Then you pay the deposit for the plastic cup, and then when you bring it back, they're like,
Oh yeah.
They give
they
you the money
either
back.
Yeah.
fill the cup up or like you give them back. I don't know if we actually ever got the refund like properly, but I think if you get it, you give them the cup to fill it up, you just pay for the liquid.
Yeah.
I don't know if they actually gave you a refund or they just gave you a token. I think
Oh.
that's what they gave back,
Maybe.
tokens to get more.
Fair.
Which is it's okay, standard. I'll take that.
So for the crates, actually, I just remembered when you have a shopping cart, we have dedicated like
Oh.
rails underneath, so you can put the crates on. It's like
Oh,
made
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
2 crates specifically. So
You see,
it's just like
this country may drink a lot, but in other countries you drink quite.
Yeah, 100%. Like
Bro, this country, oh my lord. I can go on and on and on. Like, whenever anyone asked me in previous years, oh, do you prefer England or Russia? I'll be like, England's so much better. There's only one thing that I hate about it, is the constant trade. Like, my worldview has changed so much in the last 6 months that, like, I can go on and on and on about how shit this country actually is. Like I've realized when I came 10 years ago, and now it's just been a downhill.
Yeah.
It looks
It seems like it's falling apart a bit.
Yeah,
like
really.
with all the
Yeah.
strikes and everything, and
strikes. We had 3 prime ministers
yeah.
in the last 6 months, and all 3 of them have turned the country to shit. Like,
Yeah.
what's happening right now? Sunak said the reason why Liz Truss was the prime minister for a while is because in one of the interviews he literally said, "I'm gonna give the money back to the rich and take it from the poor." What is happening right now? Exactly that. But he's still the fucking prime minister. Like, and the worst thing is there is no one better. And it's the same with US. Like in 16 when Trump won, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at it and I'm like, if it's not Trump in 24, US is done.
Bro, US. I think US is the most messed up.
US
by
is a big
far.
problem. Yeah.
It's like,
I don't even know. Like, there's so many conspiracy theories, but I fully don't actually know if Biden is alive or he's like the amount
Bro,
no, but,
he's alive.
wait.
He's not very aware, I think,
Yeah.
most of the time. But he's there.
I say Biden is fine. Biden is in good condition. Just judging by how our president looked, he was actually a person falling apart like
Oh god.
as it goes. I'll show you some photos because it is ridiculous. Luckily, we had election last week actually.
Yeah.
So a new president got elected. He's a really good guy. He had like a battle with this other guy who's the ex-prime minister, but he's just such a shit guy because he's a populist. So like does all the policies where he like buys his voters and everything, and he was like stealing money from the EU and using it for his own businesses, things like that. He's a,
corruption to another level.
yeah, he's a
Nice.
ex KGB agent.
Oh.
So,
It keeps
lot
getting
of
better.
but we voted this new guy that is a ex-general, and he was a general of the NATO.
Oh.
So he's actually
Okay.
a big. He's
Fair
so
enough.
good.
Yeah, I know. Like, they had. I think in Hungary you had the prime minister who does the most things, which is Orban, and then they had the president above him, but it's just like a nominal position.
Yeah.
That's
And
the
then-
same for us.
Yeah, and then there was like an election for that, and this woman got elected, and well, Aggie was showing me videos of like the guy she was going up against, like spitting lies, and there's a video where like there's clips of her talking like English, Hungarian, German, Spanish, and then he goes, "But I can speak the same amount of languages." And then, literally, in the most broken English I've ever seen, he starts to try and answer this one question, and it just falls apart. And you know why he didn't get elected.
That's a bit sad.
But yeah, our previous president, he was like so bad at it that when it was COVID, they had to put him in a glass box so that he wouldn't get infected or anything. Jesus.
You gotta send us
Oh, we'll send that.
my lord.
Jesus Christ.
And oh yeah, like then they made memes out of it, so like they put him into an aquarium.
Love the
It's
internet.
amazing. But yeah, he was actually dying in office. He was just making it a pain as well for everyone because he was quite pro-Russian all the time. He was like a friend with Putin and everything. But luckily, yeah, I know.
Luckily, he's not there
Luckily
anymore.
not that anymore. And there was this one scandal where some Russian agents blew up like a what you call it, ammunition warehouse in the Czech Republic, and like we found out about it, and there was like Russian agents, and that's only when he admitted like, okay, sorry, my bad, I probably shouldn't have been so pro-Russian. At least he did that though. But yeah.
Jesus.
Like, going back to Biden, have you seen the video where he goes, "You can describe America in one word"?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
That's he's clearly not very mentally
Yeah,
fit.
like. But the thing is, right now, who else? Like, there's Trump, who's also like same, like pretty much as old as Biden.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Biden's deteriorated so quickly in the last 3 years. Like, he either has dementia which is looking like that, or there is something really technically wrong with him and he's just falling apart. Like,
Yeah.
I think he's,
Yeah.
he's just old.
yeah. But then, if
Because
they
he is old to
78 or 80 now.
I think he's
Yeah,
above 80.
I think
Yeah.
he's 80 already.
I think he was elected at 78. So
Yeah.
yes, now.
Sheesh.
But like Trump is what 75, 76.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's gonna get
yeah.
there by the time.
Exactly.
Also
So
really old,
when
yeah.
you get to 24, and if he gets elected, well, even 25 actually, like they do elections end of 24.
Yeah.
Like if Trump gets it, it's the same thing. Like there is a chance he starts
the
following
US
up.
needs someone young that can actually look powerful.
Yes.
Because
But
you keep having people over the age of 75. Okay, Trump was a bit crazy, so people actually feared him. But like, you need like a 40-year-old.
Obama was second or third youngest president ever to be elected.
Yeah,
But
and he
I
was
think you
respected.
need to find someone like the same with our like new elected president. He was never aspiring to be a president. It was that just like someone had this idea, I'm gonna make you a president. So he like found him and had to persuade him for like 2 years. Like, okay, you really should do it, and you have to go against this guy because this guy's a dickhead. And so I think like you gotta proactively search for someone who could fit the role, and then like you need to persuade that guy.
when you see
to
the
go
thing
for
is like the same thing happened with Putin, and then all of the group that put Putin up either killed themselves or the
Yeah.
polonium tea that happened here in like '06. A guy got like drank some tea with some Russian guy.
Yeah,
I think his surname is Berezovsky.
yeah.
There was polonium in the tea. He was one of the guys who put Putin up, and it's the same like for Czech Republic. You have to push someone up, but the problem that I see with US, if you push someone up, you then have the control over that guy, and
Yeah.
that's when the puppet show starts.
Yeah, I guess it's so different for the US because there the president has so much power, right? So like
Yeah.
for the Czech Republic, it doesn't matter. He doesn't do much. He's got
Yeah.
like, it's just a figure up top. But in the US, I think also the pressure on you must be
So
terrible.
much, yeah.
And, like imagine doing that at 80 years old.
It
Might also be that the cocaine stops working when you're 80.
Yeah. I think that's the case.
Oh, the nose can't take it anymore. It's blocked forever. But
Yeah.
I swear all of them must be on cocaine.
maybe. I will never know.
Just go try.
Yeah.
If you do cocaine without aspirations to be US president, you'll get there.
Yes. That's what you need.
Oh, shit.
But
Yeah, see, you started the podcast on the wrong note. Should have been the
oh
other way around.
no, the thing is, this
Yeah.
happened again last time as well. Like we got to a point where we're just talking about drugs, and I literally said we started it off, don't do
Yeah.
drugs, kids,
You
do
should start
life.
with don't do life, kids. Do drugs.
Probably from next
No,
time.
but it's like with this pencil, like the famous pencil where they put don't do drugs
Oh, yeah.
on it, and then
Yeah.
like as you sharpen it, the
Yeah,
don't
do
that
drugs.
goes with it, like do drugs.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we're actually going for pretty
Yeah.
much everything.
We're good. Now we're in 10.
Yeah. Been a pleasure having you here.
Thank you,
Thank you for coming.
thank you for inviting me. It was a
Uh,
good experience.
It was fun, yeah.
no. And you see, like, I tell this to everyone, like, every time I have someone on, it's just, A, catching up, B, it's like, get to know the person more, see what they've
Yeah.
been through.
Yeah.
And it's just, everyone's got a life story.
No, it's so nice that like also I know there's a mic here. I know there might be a camera there, but you forget about that.
Is
You're just having a
Yeah,
chat,
just
yeah.
have a
You
chat,
forget
chat
you
about-
forget about the recording,
Exactly.
just chatting.
It's really nice. It's a really nice experience.
Like when I had this idea end of last academic year, I literally was talking to someone and I said, how cool would it be if we actually recorded these conversations? Because I kept having like in the
Yeah.
evening, like an hour and a half, like just chatting to someone. And I don't remember who it was. They said, "I wouldn't it be weird if there is a camera and a microphone in your face?" I'm like, shouldn't be like, yeah, maybe for the first couple of minutes and then
Might be.
done.
But then you forget about it.
I think it's also because I like know you personally.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like
Yeah.
we're no strangers. So I don't feel that. Maybe if it
Mm.
was like more of an official podcast where we wouldn't know each
Mm.
other, might feel different. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
One day we'll
Guess we'll never know.
One day we'll
One day.
Oh, you know, I had this idea that you should do. I don't know if it's a good idea, but you know, in Top Gear, like where they
Yeah.
rank all the hosts based on their lap time.
Yeah, we had
that was the plan.
That was the plan, but no one like the thing is.
It's
But-
hard
yeah,
to do.
'cause,
Though.
like,
I can't run it
After
properly.
Vincent and Isaac,
It was
who were
only
like-
my brother. Like we tried with my brothers.
yeah, but then that didn't get published because it didn't work. And then after that, it was the girls, right?
No, I don't think so. I think my brother. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
So we didn't do F1 with them.
Because like we tried with my brothers. Like middle brother actually got the hang of it. He was doing all right time. Youngest one, well, he was out of his mind high. The road, there's a line on it where you have to go
Yeah,
and follow
yeah.
it, and it's on the left side of the track. My man's going in the middle and right, and I'm telling him just stick to the line. He's like, I am. I'm like,
Jesus.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't work too well. You'd have
Yeah.
to like practice.
and the thing is like, I don't know how, because everyone's a rookie on it, and then you get to play. How much time should I give you? 10 minutes, and then
Yeah,
we start
that's
to
the thing.
record.
True.
But like some people can pick it up much more quicker than
Yeah,
others.
like
And it would just be
I'm always gonna have the fastest time unless someone comes that already
Yeah, with
knows
the
how to
experience.
drive. Because like I've been driving for a while.
yeah. I'll be second.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is,
Vince
yeah,
came
he-
close.
Yeah, but, the thing is like everyone's had experience before, like they can. Well, I think Rakan, you know Rakan.
Yeah.
He's done it. So I said like if we ever get you on the podcast.
I didn't tell you. I went to the Samsung one.
Oh, I
The
heard
simulator.
About
Oh, did you end up driving on it? Because I've been.
Yeah.
it was like-
It was a bit difficult because my left hand was completely immobilized.
Was it with Simon and
Yeah.
Adolf? Okay.
But it was fun. It was
Yeah.
fun.
that. Is it the
We
one
sh-
that moves underneath?
Yeah,
as
it
well?
moves a
That's
lot.
sick, that's
It
sick.
is. It's not very realistic, to be honest.
Hmm.
But it's fun. It's fun.
Need to get- we'll go
You
after
do like
one,
one
yeah,
lap
we
and
know.
you're sweating after it.
That my man's workout for the day.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing workout.
We will end up going to F1 at some point. Before the end of the year.
Or like to race.
No, to the arcade.
Oh,
There's
to the
another
arcade.
one,
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, I really want to do that one.
We'll get a group.
It's not even that expensive.
Nah, it's okay.
Yeah, seems good. It's really
Right.
good.
But yeah.
It's been a
So-
pleasure having you here.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, thank you for watching, guys, or listening, or wherever you are. We'll see you next week, and peace.